Let's begin. Reyes and Faya, you are now on your way to New Aviary.
Mhm.
3 ships are already there waiting for you. You also have, I also believe, 10 more people on your ship
Yep.
that you got from the Spirit Naga's faction.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty happy so far, but the ship is getting kind of crowded.
Still enough space to play fetch with the boomerang with duck.
Yes.
Then it's not crowded at all.
What are you two doing right now?
Does anyone want to play fetch with duck?
I will join you if you want. Yeah.
I'm playing fetch with duck.
Okay, with you two distracted, I think I'll need your passive perceptions instead of a perception check.
We
I've distracted us. Excellent.
16.
My passive?
That's great.
My passive is 11.
Okay. Faya, you're too distracted by Duck being adorable and playing fetch with the boomerang. But Reyes, out of the corner of your eye, you see something in the direction of Ventheim's landmass.
Okay.
You see a Ventheimian airship. It's one of these smaller 1 to 2 people ones.
Okay. Okay.
It's flying in your direction. And
Okay.
it does not appear to be trying to hide, not that it could really do much hiding to begin with.
I will pull up my scope and see if I can identify any people on the deck.
Just jumping straight into it. Okay.
I imagine I see this and like the boomerang's like kind of flying back around and it just like whiffs right in front and like, oh wait, that hang on. Need a moment. Toss it back to Faya.
R/whoosh.
Yep. Easily distracted.
Anyways, you very much do recognize the person on it.
Okay.
It's Nimbus.
Okay. I will go ahead and wait for them to approach. Kind of standing at the ready, but not immediately hostile. And I'll gesture to the others on the top deck that we have someone who's incoming.
What's up? What's up? That's Faya saying it, not me, by the way.
We got a skiff coming in. Nimbus. And maybe one other. Depending if they're bringing us someone, but let's just keep everything as ready as we can. But, like, not be hostile. Just alert.
He's coming closer.
Okay.
The other people by now have noticed it. Of course, you did say things, but I imagine you're making it clear to not attack.
Right now, yes. Do they seem to be immediately hostile?
Nemesis or the crew?
Nemesis.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Should we send someone like Duck to talk to them or something?
That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, if we can send communications up, that'll work.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to remember if I can talk through Duck or not. I think I can. I think one of my things is it voice of the I need to double check. I think it would be voice of the chain.
He seems to be looking for a spot to land on the ship right now.
Okay, so that's probably... So their skiff is probably it's probably bigger than our lifeboats.
No,
That would
honestly,
cut
it's
off
probably
the-
about the size of a lifeboat.
Okay. But it needs to land, so we can't just put it in the lifeboat dock.
Send Duck up to talk and just like through Duck sort of talk and shout like, "Don't shoot! I'm coming to talk." With voice of the Chainmaster. I think I can do that.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, this is what voice of the Chainmaster can do.
Oh,
That's cool.
okay.
I'm shouting that as I'm sending Duck up. Or having Duck transform into something and fly up. Whichever one works, because I'm not sure if Quasit can fly on its own.
Probably transform into something
I think
weird and fly up.
Duck, I think Duck would have to transform into like a bat first and then start shouting, "Don't shoot! I'm coming to talk!" But I'm sending Bat Duck up.
Alright.
We might be able to find a spot for them near the helm, closer to the rear of the ship. Kind of right on the other area here.
In there?
Yeah, kind of right in that area. But it would be a bit of a squeeze.
It would, but it does appear that the crew is clearing the area.
Okay.
Let's just move you.
Oh, are we just letting him land?
I mean, you can talk to him. He
I'm
can
sending
talk
Duck
and
up saying,
pilot the ship. He can do multiple things at once.
I'm sending Duck up there to just like go up to him and go like, "Hi, can we help you?" Just because I'm sending Duck up to talk and then perceiving through Duck's senses.
Yes, I just need to land right now.
Is our boat big enough for you to land on? Faya is asking this both to herself, but through Duck's mouth. think maybe. Hold on. Faya's just gonna turn to Rayos and go, yeah, they're looking for a place to land on our boat.
Yeah, we're getting a spot. It'll be close, but we can make it work.
Faya would like to relay that message through Duck to Stranger.
All right.
But yeah, no, with help from the crew and from some of our guests, we can get that area into an organized manner and such that they can land.
Faya, you want to roll me a perception check?
Anyone or just
Faya.
a specific? Faya. Faya.
Since you're up there, I assume looking through Duck?
Yep, I'm looking through Duck's eyes. Do I use Duck's stats or my stats for this?
I would assume your own stats.
Okay. I don't actually. You said perception, right?
Yes.
That's a 19 plus 1.
Okay. Okay, Faya, as Duck's up there kind of perched on the rim of the ship, you notice someone laying, like, towards the back on the floor. They are a halfling. Leather and metal armor, several eyebrow piercings. She's got 2 holstered pistols at her sides and a rifle kind of laid across her chest. Her eyes are closed and she does not appear to be breathing.
I would like to relay that back to the others without mentioning it through Duck, just pretending Duck doesn't see it, but telling the others through her normal body about that.
That kind of sets Rouse into being a little bit more on edge. Curious, though. But quicker nerves, I guess, is the way to say it.
The ship lands.
Okay.
And he does get out and start looking around. And Reyes?
Been a while?
Yes. I was not expecting to see you here.
Likewise. What's your objectives right now?
Escaping.
Okay. Here, let's head to the maybe get a little bit of more private discussion.
All right.
Here, come with me. You will lead him to the very front of the ship in the area here.
Faya, what are you doing as these 2 walk away?
You are more than welcome to come.
I mean, if Faya's gotten the okay to come with, Faya will come with.
Faya coming with?
Yep.
I'll mention to have others kind of stay back, kind of watch the different stair areas, and just in case we have trouble afoot. Escape.
Yes.
This is gonna be a good story.
Yes. You see, sometime after. Well, I don't really know what it is you did. But after you did that, the Gears started investigating themselves, starting with those who you spoke with the most and branching out from there.
Okay.
8 of us were found, including myself.
8.
We were
Okay.
put into prisons, but we have escaped.
All of you.
Yes.
Wonderful. Where are you setting up camp?
My plan was to head around to the Savannah of Exiles before heading back to Tevingard. But then I saw this ship and figured this might be a better idea.
We're actually moving to a forward position. The Gears have a bit of a base off the coast up here. Not all of them even know about it. And as of communications of a couple days ago, it is now ours as a
Newly
forward
here?
operating station. Indeed.
Wonderful. And it's already been taken over, you said?
From what I understand.
Good.
You are more than welcome to. Our ship is getting a little bit busy. We recruited some accomplices to help spur the bloodshed, take control of the city. You know, put a little extra pressure on Ventheim as combat appears to be inevitable.
At this point,
Outbreak.
yes. And where did you say you got?
They were reasonable people willing to listen to our cause.
Seeing where we got our new
Okay.
friends from the Savannah of Exiles.
Fascinating.
Very nice
Yeah.
people if you're in the right places. Less nice if you're not.
They wanted vengeance on Ventheim, and we were a means out.
To be fair, one of the groups did try and kill us. Or at
And
least
I'm
took
not
some of our friends to try and
surprised.
kill. Lovely people if you're in the right area.
yes, we
I
survived.
think you could say that about just about anywhere. But good.
I would say we'd be more than welcome to have you all on ship, but we are getting a bit filled up here. Is this skiff the only one that you have? The only thing you have to get to the aviary, or the new aviary.
I didn't exactly have time to get a second one.
That's fair. So right now they are over on the mainland. Heading towards the savannah.
Uh,
7 more plus you. 8
the 7 others are scattered.
scattered.
Some, I believe, are still in the city.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm one of the only ones that actually managed to fly off.
So you are all out of the prison. Some of you are in the city. You are here. We have an airship. You have a smaller, lighter airship. Faster airship. We... Are they all still loyal?
Yes.
And then they would recognize it when we hit the city with force. That might move our timeline up a bit. How long do you think they have? Like, before getting captured or killed? How long ago was the breakout?
Okay, 1 second. Yesterday.
Yesterday.
And I'd say the survivability depends on the individual, but in general, they all should be able to last at least a week.
And how far out are we from New Aviary?
A day.
And if we took right now to more towards Ventheim, how long would that take?
Probably 2 days.
And how long is it? And so it's going to be probably about 2 days then from New Aviary to Ventheim?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we have 3 ships at the new aviary. We have soldiers. We now know that we have soldiers on the ground in Ventheim. It's gonna be about 2 days, so that's 1 day to New Aviary, 2 days from New Aviary to Ventheim, so that's 3 days. You're estimating that they have about a week at the longest. That gives us a 4-day play. So... throw in an extra day of travel just in case. Okay, so it's 3, that's 4, so we have 3 days. 3 days to be ready. We can bring you to the new aviary with the rest of us.
I'd like that.
Probably take about 3 days or so of readying all of the ships to hit the city. And this, the ship that you brought us, that'll be... I'm already thinking of way too many uses. Curious.
I will say, you know that those kinds of ships don't have weapons on them.
Yep, but they're fast.
But they are fast.
And they fly.
They're fast, they fly, and they're agile. You still there?
Yep, I'm just thinking of dastardly plans. Okay, yes. We will absolutely get you to a new aviary. Meet with the War Council. We should be able to prepare... Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay.
I'm concerned.
Do you know... Here, let's... Can you show me around the ship that you brought? What kind of cargo space does it have? What kind of... What can we work with it on? What can we do? Here. Let's take a peek under the hood.
When you mentioned, like, cargo space and such...
I mean, it has to have some storage, but, like, clearly there's not a lot, because light and fast, but...
I was just going to say, you do notice Nemes look a little... sad.
Have we
Like,
mentioned
you just
the
brought something to
halfling in
mind
there? Oh,
that...
sorry.
Like, you just brought something to mind that he was distracted by for a moment.
Rayos doesn't know any of that.
Can Faya just go? Have we mentioned the halfling in the ship that was in the ship thing that your friend was on?
You have not.
I thought you did.
I'm pretty sure I said Faya mentions that in her real body, but
Oh.
Duck didn't react.
Rayos was very much in another place.
Faya is just asking about this now.
Okay, right. What happened there?
Come with me.
Absolutely. I will follow.
Yeah, and he'll walk you all back to the ship. And
Whee!
inside dead is Frigga. Our escape did not go without incident.
How long?
Not long at all. It was during... She died during the night. If there is anyone on the ship who can bring her back, bring them here.
Rayos will call for a medic. And it's, as far as the call goes. Faya, go ahead and roll a insight check just for the sake of it.
Hold on. Sorry, this is what I thought of when you said calling for a medic.
Yep. Not.
You said insight?
Yes.
Bard's been down there probably the entire time, to be honest, but your call for a medic with your 16 passive perception, you do seem to be getting some attention from some of the people you got from the savannah.
23 total for my insight.
Dear Lord.
There is a fear in Rayos's voice and a sadness that you hadn't really picked up on.
Cool.
Like,
Faya's not gonna say anything.
yeah. There. Okay. In the night. What time of day is it?
Probably about noon.
Noon. Okay. What time at night? How long has she been out?
He'll just give you a straight answer. Sarah cannot come up with one at this time.
Fair enough. We're definitely past Revivify.
Revivify.
We that's out of the question. Vivid can't do that. Eric. Repose. That'll be the fast.
Ray's dead.
That's not. Okay. Do we have like a preservation? Something that's not gonna.
I think you might be confusing Ray's dead with a different spell. Ray's dead will bring someone back from the dead.
That's very possible. To be fair though, Rayos does not know magic.
This is true.
One moment while Ray's dead 5e. Passing time of an hour. Dead no longer than 10 days. That is Yeah. Holy. Wow. Yeah, that'll. Wait. We don't. Do we have the resources?
I am not keeping track of spell resources.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if you've got it, let's do it. Like,
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it.
this guy will get to work. It's going to take an hour,
Mm-hmm.
but as he does, Nevis does just kind of pull you aside.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't her first time. There's a chance for.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Rios is just kind of fidgeting with different parts of the rifle, and 1 second.
Faya, what are you doing as this goes down?
Absent-mindedly, he's just kind of flipping the stone in the hilt over and over again, which does.
This seems like a more private affair kind of thing. Faya might just be going off and checking in on how anyone else is doing on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. What can we do to help? What can we do to help? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to increase the chance. Fix it.
Got obsidian?
No.
Does anyone on the ship have obsidian?
Don't think so. He just calls over to one of the people who's kind of by, like, see if there's anyone who's got any obsidian, just anything. Just to someone on the side.
This guy shall go start looking around.
Yeah, go ask folks if they've got something, anything. Okay. Um, does she have any open wounds?
Yes?
Okay. What caused them? Bullets, slashes, knives, medicine.
It's honestly a bit of all of the above.
Fun. Oh boy.
There has definitely been an attempt to bandage them, I will say.
I've got a healing potion. I'll try and take that to some of the more grievous ones who kind of help patch them together a bit. Anything. Yeah, Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend that just to try and help with medicine.
Andrew, pick a number between 1 and 6.
Let's just go with number 6.
Okay, the person does eventually come back. probably about like 5 to 8 minutes later, no obsidian.
Cool. Okay. No obsidian. That's.
You hear Nemesis make that same exact sound as well. Faya, you still staying out of this?
This, I don't have obsidian. I don't know anyone with obsidian. This does not. I don't really know how to help, so Faye's just gonna try and stay out of the way.
Okay. I don't know if this is magic or not. I'm going through my inventory items here. Let's see if I can do something with. Rayos does not know magic, but he has a thing that's weird, and he's gonna try something with it to see maybe if it is. I am going to eject 2 shotgun shells. Well, not shotgun shells, but like 2 rounds. Pop them open. Begin getting the black powder ready. Kind of nestle the bullet tips right into in between a couple of planks of wood on there. I'm going to pull out the empty hourglass that we got. Open up the bottom and pour the gunpowder into it. And flip it over and see if it does something.
Let me just double check that table.
I do not know what this hourglass does, and I'm pretty sure we don't have just random sand around. So, black powder hourglass. Maybe it'll reverse time, maybe it'll do nothing. I don't know. Rayos does not know magic. But it seems like it could be magic, and that's enough for him.
Let me just try to find this table again. Yep. You have made an hourglass. Gunpowder kind of trickling down.
Cool. Okay, Rayos just kind of watches it as the gunpowder falls through, watching and waiting, like, anytime, like, is it gonna work? And eventually, like, the gunpowder runs through, and no.
No.
Great. Where else will
That's going on. Faya,
Yeah.
Duck kind of tugs on your pant leg and just, maybe you could try asking Master?
Is good at. Can Faye do that? I don't actually know if Faye is able to do that.
It's a Warlock patron. It is basically a god.
That's true. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? That's probably a good idea. Do you think I should like be touching ocean water to talk to him, or should I just like try and find somewhere to sit and try asking?
I think you just being on water, ocean water, might be enough.
Cool. I might go find somewhere to sit and then try just like focusing on trying to call for Bishi.
Okay.
But I'm assuming Faye's heard that we're looking for obsidian now, right?
You've heard that.
Yeah. Faye might just go try calling for Bishi now.
It takes a moment, but you do eventually get a response in your head. What is it?
Hi, Bishi. Odd question. Also, hi, how are you? Do you know where I might be able to find some obsidian vaguely close nearby or like in the ocean somewhere?
You could try an undersea volcano, but it's my understanding that that might take a while and a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's an option right now for that.
What do you need obsidian for, anyway?
From my understanding, my friend Rayos is trying to bring someone back from the dead. Entirely sure how that works, but I apparently that is like part of what you need or something. I don't understand reviving people. I don't think I'm not sure that's a spell I can learn.
Probably not.
Yeah, from my understanding, Rayos is trying to bring someone back from the dead. If that at all helps with the question.
I can't bring anyone back, but I can increase the odds if the odds are not in the favor of that happening.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the full odds. I was just understanding the fact that we were going to try and bring someone back from the dead.
I I can increase the odds if they are truly not at 100%, but I would ask for something in return.
Like, what specifically would you be needing?
Nothing major, just some sort of treasure. Consider
Uh,
its payment.
uh, I can I can talk to Reyes for you about that then. Um, since Rhea seems very invested in bringing them back. That's a
Go
Is that
talk
okay?
to him and come back to me.
all right. Cool. Also, I hope you have a lovely day.
Puts Beachy on hold.
Hey, Reyes?
Yeah.
So cool thing. I know a dragon turtle who's willing to help tip the odds in our favor of bringing your friend back. Said dragon turtle wants like treasure in return as like a sort of payment, and also if we're looking for obsidian still, they recommend trying an underwater volcano, but that might take time.
Reyes is gonna look to. Reyes is gonna look to Nemesis. What were we looking for? What would you need obsidian for? Or you'll look back to the cleric. What
Obsidian would also increase the odds
Gotcha.
because of its association with necromancy, which is what this is.
Cool. How fast would you be able to get the obsidian?
Faya?
Me? Is that a question for me? I'm genuinely.
Yeah.
Do you know any underwater volcanoes nearby, buddy? Cause like, I can sort of like not need to
Wrong map.
breathe underwater vaguely, but that's a bit of a swim and a bit of a fight with a volcano.
Okay.
Ishi sort of brought it up because I had asked if they knew where to get some obsidian. And they said like try an underwater volcano makes sense.
I'm looking at this map, and everywhere where there would logically be obsidian is not where we are.
I feel like I need to clarify a point. BT just told you where to get obsidian. His BT's method of increasing the odds would not require obsidian. It just needs a treasure sacrifice / offering.
Faya did point that out. Faya was also asked the question, how long would it take you to go get some?
Well, probably a while. What's your swim speed?
Let me double check that.
How fast can you use it to get to the other sides of the continent?
There are underwater volcanoes everywhere.
That's good.
Let me just double check how the Fathomless Warlock works again. I can swim 40 feet and breathe underwater.
Wow.
How far?
I can swim faster than I can walk.
Are underwater. Okay.
Because I believe typically you can hold your breath for Constitution modifier number of minutes.
I can breathe underwater. I'd be fine.
Oh yeah, you could just breathe underwater. You're all good.
I am quite literally tethered to a giant sea turtle. Don't tell him I called him a sea turtle.
Okay. According to this, underwater volcanoes are at minimum 1.2 miles down. 1 mile is 5,280 feet.
If you can do 80 feet per round, 5280 over 80.
Divided by 80. 66. It would probably, in that case, it would probably take her about 1 hour down, 1 hour back.
We'll
By
relay
then,
that.
the spell will be complete.
Yeah.
Faya will relay that and also point out I'd have to be very, very lucky to find that high up of an underwater volcano and also not get attacked by anything in the ocean.
Also, water pressure.
Also
Yeah.
that.
The bends. So diving is impossible. You said treasure?
He didn't specifically say what he wanted, but he did say like something of value, you know. I mean, because like he is trying to help. So something fairly valuable.
Valuable in what sense? Like monetarily, or
I mean, he was asking for treasure.
BT's on hold. BT can't talk.
Should I like ask him again if there's a specific kind of treasure he wants? Because he was
What
just
if-
sort of pointing out like it'd be a payment for his services.
what if I told him I could give him something that might be able to attract the interest of another follower? What if I could give him someone else's closure?
I can ask him. Thea will pick up, re-answer the phone, and ask, using Rayos's words, that specific question.
I'm intrigued.
Well, Rayos, what specifically were you thinking when you say that?
I pull out Langrifor's unclean dagger. This dagger was used to kill a friend of mine. Rather high up in the Tevin Guardian Society. It's going to bring it back to them as a way to prove that their killer was no more. That we had taken care of it.
You've seen Nemesis physically recoil away.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, no, it wasn't Nemesis who was. Yeah, no, it was. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. It was one of the two nobles. Of Tevangard, who was killed with this dagger.
No, Nemesis was killed with that dagger.
Oh, it was Nemesis. Fuck. I'm.
Were you going to blackmail Nemesis into following Bijie?
No.
Where did you get that?
I pulled it off a dead body.
Just to clarify, Nevis was killed by Langerfor. Thoril died from an illness.
Right. I thought one of the princes was the one who had been killed by Langerfor.
None of the princes have died.
Well, that makes me a little bit annoyed. Okay,
How so?
so this artifact is not as valuable as I thought it was. Fun!
Pointless.
Um, yeah, we encountered them on our way back. They tried to ambush us, dealt some nasty cuts, and we popped their head clean off, and it got turned into fertilizer.
I am definitely going to need the full story another time.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Just remind me, what's on your inventory right now?
Okay. I have my burglar's pack.
That you too, Faya.
I have a torch. I have thieves' tools. I have studded leather armor. I have a scimitar. I have my rifle. I have Langrefor's dagger. I have a torch, an oil flask, the empty hourglass, a bomb, some explosive bullets, and an origami swan made of colorful paper that is not native to either of the two countries.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack, an arcane focus, some common clothes, leather armor, and the music box Dragonfly that Duck has in his possession. And, boomerang, dagger, quarterstaff.
Okay,
So apparently have 4 gold.
both of you either roll me insight, nature, or investigation.
Insight, nature, or investigation? Well, considering that I have my best is insight, and I have a 3 in that, let's go with that.
It doesn't really matter. I got a natural 1.
That's a 16 plus 3, so a 19.
What was it? Insight.
Nature,
Nature.
investigation.
You know what? Investigation, natural 1 plus 4, so 5.
Okay. Reyes?
I'm fucked.
No, just hang on. You, pick up the origami swan and are, about to set it back down, what the hell? That's not gonna help us at all. But then you have a bit of a moment of clarity.
Oh, it
As
was
some
this thing.
points come together.
Okay.
Langrefor was a summer Eladrin.
Yeah.
Meaning he's from the Feywild.
Mm-hmm. I literally wrote in my notes here, my own suspicions. I was like, probably used for teleportation to the Feywild, but I don't know that. Maybe this thing's magical. I passed it over to, Faya.
You get the idea, at least, that it's Feywild paper.
Ooh.
And
Fancy.
that's bound to have some monetary value. On this plane, at least. In the Feywild, it's just paper.
They will try offering it. To BG.
Yep.
Interesting. I think I'll take it solely because I don't think I'm going to be seeing anything from the Fey Realms anytime soon again.
Oh, that has lore behind it. That statement has lore.
I mean, if
It
BG
really
is willing to
doesn't,
take a
but
if BG is willing to take a paper what is it, a paper crane or whatever, as payment, Faya will gladly offer it.
Bishi, where did you come from? Why are you how are you familiar with the Fey Realm? And also, why are you not going to get stuff from it anymore? I have questions. But that's me, the player. Rayos has no fucking clue.
I'll talk towards the end of the session. But just drop it in the water. That's BG talking.
I mean, Faya will go drop the piece of paper into the water. Feed the ocean. Feed it feed it
You
paper.
watch.
Pollute.
It's just paper. How much polluting is it going to do?
It's Fey paper. It might kill a sea turtle or something.
Be bad. My patron is a sea turtle.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, he's a sea turtle with a little bit of dragon in him. He's fine.
You watch the origami swan flutter down to the water and then start sinking below. You don't think you see the paper absorb any water, it's just sinking. And the moment it disappears from view, Reyes, Nemes, and everybody in that general area, or let me pull up that map again, are splashed heavily by sea spray. And a lot of it does end up in the boat. The boat that's on the boat.
Okay.
Start clapping. Yay, BG, blessed you!
Okay.
Faya doesn't actually know if that was what BG's blessing was supposed to look like, or if that's just the ocean, but Faya's clapping.
That was a Bishi blessing.
Faya's clapping and cheering.
Rayos has kind of a nervous smile, like, okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I have got literally nothing.
Faya?
No. Not really.
Bichi does pick up the phone again. This should ensure a successful revival.
I mean, Faya will relay that message for BG, of course.
We need to start making more paper cranes.
That's certainly one way to interpret it. I'm going to assume that you stay there for the entire hour.
Yep.
An hour goes by. And Frigga wakes up. Slowly and groggily. But she's alive and awake.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Reyes?
Yep. Still here.
Immediate
Constant
hug.
problems. And will reciprocate immediately. You scared us there.
Well, I'm terribly sorry.
How dare you, Doc? I'm saying this out of character, not as Faya.
Why am I wet? Where am I?
Right now,
What
we're on a
happened while I
boat
was gone?
to...
How long has it been?
From what I understand, about 12, maybe 18 hours.
Okay, cool.
You're on a boat to one of our... to a new base that we've been setting up. We're gonna hit Ventheim.
Lovely. Glad to hear it. When?
The city's gonna fall. It's all going to fall. And there is a determination in that. A confidence.
I look forward to seeing it. Now, about how far away you said we were from this new base?
About a day. Got 2 ships there. Got this one here full of fighters. And we're gonna rain hell on them.
Yes, we are. Faya, what you doing right now?
I mean, once the spell went off, Faya and those two seemed to be hugging. Faya probably went off to go give him some privacy. Maybe go back to playing fetch with Duck or thanking BG quietly, whether BG actually picks up the phone or not.
Okay.
Basically, nothing of importance.
I've got something I want to show you. Been working on the things that we were down back from way back down at the range. I've been trying some things out.
Mm-hmm.
Reyes will bring her down to where to the lower decks where there's this similar kind of like actually like kind of like the mess hall here. Yeah, that would be a good spot.
Okay.
And he just kind of begins kind of pulling down his rifle and kind of showing off like a couple of the different little tricks that he's upgraded it with since the last time they saw each other. And just kind of nerding out with an old friend. And I'm sure she has critiques of everything.
Oh no, she's nerding out too. She's been very impressed. She doesn't really understand a lot of the more blood huntery stuff going on with the rifle, but so it impresses her.
And I will like mention that I learned that from someone else there at the camp closer towards the end before I had to ship out, and so I didn't get very far into learning how to use it, but it punches a little harder.
You know I know you're talking about Nemesis. You don't have to beat around that bush.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Fair enough. But yeah, then he will pull off like the big part at the end there, the caliber net that just kind of has that arcane things, and just kind of like just kind of share it off and like this is what I've been working on for a while. We were going on a hunting mission, and the whole goal was capture, catch some birds. So this here is fun little salvage tech piece that
looks
throws
like
an
very
electric.
unpleasant.
I think, yeah. Mhm. Um. Here, what kind of things have you been working on? Or, I mean, I know you can't, but do you have any like plans or? It's been so long. Uh,
At the moment, I think it best to stick with allies. So, where you're going, I'm going.
Absolutely. Uh, okay. Yeah. I don't know really how I got put into this position. It just all kind of happened, but or and he will just kind of start telling the whole everything to her, like from the aviary to like it was how it was all a simple misunderstanding to just the whole like it was just a simple mistake and we got caught in the storm, the ship, everything.
Do you tell her that you've set a glyph of warding?
Yeah.
I'd say you know exactly how you got into the situation then.
Right. But like right now, they're looking to me to the girl who helped you, the reason you woke up damp, moist, wet. She thinks of me as a leader here. I am not. I blew up a ship by accident and talked my way into starting a war by accident, and I don't know how this all happened. I mean, it was a bomb, but like it was. I don't know where to go. I don't. You've done this before. Just tried to do what you'd do. I. And now we're going to war.
Yes. It was going to happen eventually anyway. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but why me? It, 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 it was never. I'm not a leader. A couple of them think I am. I'm not.
Have you told them?
No, because they need a leader. I'm just a guy with a gun. I can hit something. About half the time as you, but still. But like, they want to know when to move. When to put a ship in en route. We've been calculating battle plans and all sorts of things that I have no idea what I'm doing. It seems to have worked, but like that luck is going to run out. That dumb blind luck is going to run out eventually, and I stay awake every night terrified that it's going to happen right when we knock at the door of that city.
I understand.
So I'm just a guy. I sit on the ship, I take pot shots. And hit someone from 300 from 100 yards away and get him good. Hit him a couple times, maybe even a couple people behind him, but like this is it's not me. I'm not a leader.
Then don't
We just
be one. I know you're trying to be one because they do need a leader. I agree with you on that, but it doesn't have to be you.
But then who? We just got Nemesis. And he can't hear any of this. I will literally never live it down. But
There's others on board, aren't there?
Yeah, but
others who can lead.
they all look to me. And I haven't had a single good idea since I haven't had a single good idea since I signed up to go on that mission. Way back. And even then, if this war was really inevitable, I think fate was just pulling on our strings and I didn't have a choice. It just happened. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We need your help. I need your help.
Whatever you need, just ask.
I'll take you up on that. Maybe too much.
If you need me to lead them, I can.
Yeah.
You need me to be the one that plans what happens next, I can do that.
I mean, I like being in the room, but like, if they're gonna look at me, I need someone who I can look to as well, and if they need me, I need you.
I see.
You've always had my back, and that's worth more than anything, especially now. So, I'm glad you're here. Please don't die again.
You know I can't make any promises on that.
We're Tevin Guardian. It's an occupational hazard.
Quoting How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
At least we'll come back at the end.
Exactly.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome. Come here and
Just
she will.
big hugs.
Yes. Faya, what is going on with you?
Not gonna lie, I don't really know what Faya is doing. She's probably just trying to spend her time doing whatever until we get to New Aviary. Also, is there a seagull at the front of the boat?
Oh yeah, there's been a seagull at the front of the boat this whole time. Your
Faya
druid
might be
transformed
trying.
into a seagull.
Who transformed into a seagull?
Your druid.
Oh.
Party druid.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like if it was an actual seagull, Faya might be trying to feed it, but if Faya is aware that it's the party druid, Faya will not be doing that. Faya's probably just
you're on the ocean. There's like a couple thousand seagulls around you.
Faya might be feeding the seagulls, or at least trying to play with the seagulls. Not very well, mind you, because they are seagulls and she is not a druid, but
I mean, if you have food, they're not going anywhere. But, like, as you're feeding the seagulls, and as Duck does whatever he is doing with the seagulls.
Duck probably playing with his little dragonfly music box toy.
But, like, as you're doing that, Nimbus does walk up your way.
Faya will give Nemesis a wave as she says hello.
Hello. I'm just trying to go around and introduce myself to the other crew. So, hello.
There.
Named Nimbus.
I'm Faya.
Well, Faya?
Was Faya was Nemesis the one brought back from the dead, or was that someone else?
I mean, technically, yes. But not today.
Oh wait, no, this was the one who was piloting the airship. Never mind. That's what I was trying to figure out.
He was the one piloting said ship.
Congrats on getting your back.
Yes, was very important.
I'm glad BG could help you.
Who is BG?
Right. So, the paper that I dropped into the ocean, that was for BG, and then BG was the one who was responsible with a splash in the ocean water on your friend and anyone else in that ship, to try and tip the odds in favor of the spell working. That makes any sense at all.
No, I think it does. Magical sources can definitely have influence.
We paid BG in the weird paper bird thing, and BG helped get your friend back. at least from my understanding of what went down.
Yes, that is exactly what went down.
I'll offer the boomerang to Nemesis. Do you want to try playing fetch with Duck?
Not right now.
Fair enough. Most people don't. It is kind of a weird thing to offer, but Duck is fun to play fetch with.
You see him, like, kind of lean over to look at Duck, who's now cross-legged with the music box. Before he just kind of looks back.
Hey, Duck, do you want to say hi to Nemesis?
No!
Please say hi to Nemesis.
Fine. Hi.
Thank you. Duck really likes that music box.
I can tell. Anyway, I suppose I should get around to the others and get to Reyes.
It
Just
would probably give you a less awkward conversation than the one you are currently stuck in with me, yes.
okay, good. I'm not the only one that was thinking it.
Nope, don't worry, I'm well aware that this is awkward.
I'll see you around.
It was nice meeting you.
Just wanted to say something after our chaotic first interaction.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how to turn a conversation from, hey, yeah, my patron decided to help tip the favors and scales of reviving someone I've never seen in my life before, because my I'm not sure if he was supposed to be my partner for this mission or my boss for this mission. Sort of seemed very invested in that.
Did he ever announce himself as boss?
No, but he does sort of seem to be in charge.
Huh.
So I'm not actually sure if he's in charge, but he does seem to be in charge. My point is I've mostly been deferring to him because I have no clue what I'm doing, because he is also more experienced in this job than I am, because this is like my first mission and it seems very confusing already.
This is your first time?
This is my first mission outside of the capital city.
Your first mission is going to war?
Signed to this either, especially since I am very new to this, but yes, it's very interesting. Very confusing.
Well.
Yep.
I definitely wish you luck once combat breaks out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do so hot. Not gonna lie to you.
Hopefully you'll be near the ocean.
That's my hope, honestly, because at worst I start swimming down and just keep swimming down.
I'm sure the ocean floor is safer than anywhere up here.
Uh, Debatable. Depends on which part of the ocean floor I'm in and which part we're comparing it to up here. Because there's a lot of scary things in the ocean too.
Like beachy, maybe?
Think BG would try and like hurt me in any way, shape, or form, but there's probably other things that are about as powerful as BG in there, or just like natural predators in the ocean, or the water pressure. The water pressure might actually kill me if I manage to touch the ocean floor.
The water pressure seems more likely.
Yeah, probably that, but there might be like a kraken or something, depending on how bad like my luck runs if I'm trying to swim down very deep.
I
Kraken, sea
don't know
monsters,
much
that
about
kind of stuff.
that sort of thing. Anyways, I think I'm going to leave you to it.
Cool.
And he'll start walking away.
I will give him a polite wave because that was awkward.
I feel like no matter who Faya is going to talk to is going to be awkward.
I mean, if Faye's first encounter with you is, "Hey, help me revive this person," yeah, I think that sort of just colors the rest of the work relationship as this might be a bit awkward.
Okay. Any other conversations you'd like to have with any of the NPCs or with each other as we go on to day 9?
Not particularly.
I think Faye's good.
Alright. The next day, sometime in the mid-afternoon, I'd say, you see new Aviary in the distance. It looks basically like the city of Ventheim. It is another floating structure. It is floating above the ocean. And you, uh, as you get closer, you do see a Tevigardian ship anchored under it, and a pair of airships beside it. Frigga speaks up. Did we capture New Aviary?
Yep.
I'm not sure what I was thinking when you said we had a new stronghold, but never in a million years would I have thought we would have taken over the nature reserve.
Well, we did. Closer to Ventheim.
What exactly is the plan?
The plan is we have people here. Gonna hit them in different areas of the system, of the city. And we're just not gonna stop fighting. Get the people to keep their doors shut. And those who see which ones will join our side when the fighting's over. Gears are going to be the most annoying, but at the same time, they've always been annoying.
Mm-hmm. As you have this conversation, another one of the smaller Ventheiman ships heads your way. Let me just 1 second. And flying this one is Hibbit.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. How did the Savannah mission go?
We've got some fighters. We've got some leaders. We've got some commanders. We've got a crew of talented people. We've got a ship of talented people. We might be able to pull this thing off.
Of course we can. So I must ask, do you guys want up there? Because that might take a while. But
Ooh. The Aviary?
yeah. That might take a while, but we have time.
I mean, like, it might take time to load the map, or in-game?
In-game. It might
In-game.
take time to get everybody up there.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to see it. Reyes would be interested in seeing the place and seeing how everything's going together there.
Alright then, hop on. I see there's another airship like it?
We got a couple extras from the city. Good people.
Alright,
Yeah, let's see how this place looks. Let's maybe talk with some of the generals. Let's get this thing organized.
come on. And he gets the ship as close as he can so he can jump in.
Okay. And this is one of the 2-person ones, right?
You could probably get 3 people on, but it would be a bit of a squeeze.
Okay.
2 people is generally considered the maximum.
We've got this other ship here as well. Can we have it follow you guys? Follow you?
Of course. That's what I was suggesting.
Oh. Okay. Reyes would have picked that up. My brain is scattershot right now.
That's okay. Mine is 2.
Yeah, no, let's see this place.
He'll wait for Nema, Frigga, and Freya to get in the ship.
Yep.
I'll hop in
Come
if
on.
he's told to.
I know what went wrong. There you go. Right, and with that, you guys fly up to New Aviary.
Okay.
And I think that's about where we'll end it for today.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
My brain is going mushy.
I can kind of tell. Good session?
Oh yeah.
Good session.